women all throughout my teenage years who went in young adult life who went and had ABs. And it wasn't because they had, and I'm sorry to Sunshine and Trend, I talk with passion on this because this is something I really believe in. So I apologize if I come off strong. It's just something that really bothers me because of what I actually seen in my life. I've seen 20 to 30 women who go and get ABs, and it wasn't because they had a medical condition. It wasn't because they was great. Do you know why all these women was getting these ABs and talking about it in the streets like it was nothing, like the baby didn't matter at all? They was just 304s that are hypersexual women sleeping with a bunch of men and didn't want to take accountability for what happens after you sleep with all these men. You sleep with them unprotected and you go and you take it out on the little baby. I got an issue with it, man. And it bothers me deep inside that these people, and they all look the same, all these liberal YT women that are all for
AB. No, don't bring race into it. I don't care if you're pro-life or pro-choice. Race does not need to come into it.
I'm pro-life.
I'm pro-life too, but I'm not out here saying all these melanated women are out here unaliving their kids at a much higher rate than YT women, am I? No. So don't bring fucking race into it, because the fact of the matter is that melanated women unalive their children at a higher rate than YT women. So let's not fucking go there.
Let me finish my point though. I'm not arguing
with you. Well, let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there. You can make your point without making it about race, all right?
I'm going to continue.
Well, you do that, but let's not bring race into it, because that's not what the fucking statistics say, all right?
Not only that, but we don't want Tone's Live to get into jeopardy for that. So let's not bring race into it, okay?
All right. I'm sorry for that. My thing is they get up on here and they come up, they talk in circles and they come up with all of these reasons why it's okay. But majority of the ABs that happen isn't because they had a medical condition or any of these reasons that they saying. These ABs,
yes, we know that.
These ABs are happening because they just don't want to take responsibility for what happened when they had unprotected sex with all these men. And they sit over here and they come up, they talk in circles to make themselves seem like they saying something, and nothing comes out of their mouth. If you really listen to it, it's a bunch of victimizing. And if you want to know the truth, anybody that's for that got some mental issues. If they for unaliving little babies for no reason, they got something wrong with them. They got some trauma from. And that's a 100% fact. If they went to a therapist, that therapist would say, where's your unresolved trauma? Because if you ever listen to the pro-choice story, the people who is pro-choice, if you listen to their backstory, they all got one thing in common. They all got severe trauma from their childhood, which has altered their brain as an adult. And now they live in this world. That's why I say, I came on earlier and I said, you can't reason with them. And I know that one lady said, yeah, we have been. Well, that's good. That may be a person that's open to being reasoned with. But the ones that I've run into, you can't talk to these people.
Okay, so are you just suggesting that Tone stop doing these lives then?
No, I like this live, but I'm going to tell you one thing, Sunshine. All of these people that is coming on here that is pro-choice have made up all this stuff in their mind that they believe. And we can sit on here all day long and tell them that what you made up in your mind is not true. Their mamas and daddies didn't teach them that. They didn't teach them to get out of living in unreality situations. They living in fairy tales and they making stuff up and they believe in it. And we can sit on here all day long and say that to them. But at the end of the day, tomorrow when they wake up, get out of bed, they going to make up another scenario that they going to believe. They got some mental problems. And I'm a black lesbian woman. I know y'all said don't bring race onto it, but part of my reasoning for being the way I am is from the stuff that I seen when I was younger. And that included all the trauma that the black women had from getting the ABs. They think just because they go and get the ABs that the trauma somehow disappears. And it doesn't. It actually makes it worse because I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I didn't Google it. I didn't sit on TikTok. I've seen them go down into turmoil over having an AB.
Is this something like... I love her passion. We just don't usually allow anecdotals nor monologuing for a long time, so I just wanted to make sure you were okay with this.
I'd rather have a debate. I mean, to be honest, I get her passion too. But
I think every once in a while they just need to hear some raw truth.
That's my point. These people, usually all these pro-choice people, their parents never told them it is what it is. Their parents influenced them to believe imaginary stuff. And that's what they believe. They ain't never had nobody look them in their eyes and tell them what you think and what you make up in your mind is not true. It's false. You can't unalive an innocent baby off the choices you made. That baby is a whole different body than your body. But they get on here and they say, it's my body, it's my choice. Have you ever noticed that they are all selfish? All they care about is their damn self. My, me. That's all they care about. What about the little baby? If you put that little baby in a room, if you put that, I mean, if that, okay, let me put it to you this way. If somebody that was conceived, I also don't believe in AB after you was raped either, because I'm gonna tell you why. My best friend was conceived on grape. If you put me and her in the room and somebody random walks in and they say, tell us out of these two ladies, whose life is less valuable? They ain't gonna say one or the other, because they don't know that my best friend was conceived on grape. You can't tell me that their life is less valuable, even if they was conceived on grape. Because they deserve a life.
They do.
Now, I'm emotional with this.
On that?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm emotional with this. I'm sorry. I've seen it firsthand.
With your best friend that you just mentioned, does she have any mental issues? Does she see?
She does. She does. 100%. She does.
Because of knowing that she has her background of where she came from.
Oh my God.
She gets help for it.
oh my God, do we have to do this? Like, seriously?
No, Alien, knock it off.
All right.
Alien,
Knock
shut
it
the
off.
fuck up. You sound like such a bitch.
Yeah, knock it off, Alien. That was so super rude and disrespectful. Knock it off.
Yeah, absolutely not. You do that again, you're done.
My best friend tells me every day she is grateful to be able to walk, and she is grateful that her mama didn't AB her, and she doesn't have any resentment against her mama. Her issues come from not having a father. That's where hers come from. She don't understand why she didn't deserve that father. But you know what? She's in therapy for it. But every single day, she loves being alive.
Okay, can we just get off the anecdotal stories, please? Can we just stop both sides? Can we stop? Full stop.